What is up, guys? Noob Thrifter back, and today we're going through a binder mania here. I've got 4 binders here. One of them is the one that I picked up on one of my latest trips. It was the Union what is it? Union Arena cards that I wanted to go through. I also had a few other binders that I haven't gone through that we'll go through today and quickly see if we can find anything. So let's get into it. All right, guys, so like I said, I'm not gonna spend too much time on this. I'll zoom in here a little bit, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flip through these, and I'll include video from me scanning the cards on the Collects app, who I'm not sponsored by. Collects. I'm not sponsored by them, but that is the app I use. I pay for that has all these cards, sports cards, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, all those things. And I believe I did look it up, and they do have Union Arena. So I'm going to use that, see if any of these are worth anything. But yeah, that's all this whole thing was. Like I said, the only thing when I flipped through it real quick, I was familiar with this. This guy is like One Punch Man.
I'm just a guy who's a hero for the fun of it.
From the Japanese series. But anyways, so yeah, if anybody knows anything about these cards, or if, yeah, like I said, don't forget to comment below. There's many repeats in this thing, so, and none of them look like they are any kind of like hollow or anything like that. So one other reason that I don't think that there's going to be anything really worth anything in this thing. Like I said, they all look kind of like very similar. So this may have been a bust and not worth my buy, but this is a cool looking one. This action point down here, that's pretty neat.
That's pretty neat.
But yeah, for $8 and it being, something like this, I thought I'd take a chance on it. So like I said, hopefully they come through. The Collects app actually helps me out here, and I'll scan, some of these and find, maybe a hidden gem in here that I didn't even know anything about, Yeah, I'm looking, and everything looks the same. Anyway, that's it. So there's a bunch of blanks, which is good. So I'm gonna go through. I'll include my videos or my attachments of me going through scanning these on the Collects app. So let's check it out. All right, guys, this is the second binder here, and if you look at it, obviously I paid a little bit too much. I think I bought a lot of these other 3 binders. I bought, I think, over a year ago before I started to do the YouTube thing. But yeah, $30 definitely probably was way too much. But we're gonna see if there's anything good in it. It says that it's baseball rookies, so let's see if we find anything cool. Again, I'll be using the Collects app that I'm not sponsored by, but it is the app that I pay for to check out the value of these cards. All right, let's check it out, guys. So let's get a little zoom in a little bit on there. So we got some 91, 90 Bill Ladrum, and then those little I always forget the name of them. Those cards.
Lenticular card.
Let's see. George Hendrick. What do we got over here? Brent Gates, Reggie Jefferson. I'm not not sure. There's a cool rated rookie card, but I'm not sure who that is. Few rated rookies in there. They're not all rookie cards, it looks like, but that's a pretty cool. This is a pretty cool one. Road to the Show, Dustin Hermanson. Hopefully, we can find something good in this. Like I said, I bought these way before I even started really knowing what I was doing, and I still don't know really a lot of what I'm doing, but I've gotten a little wiser, I would say, as far as some of my purchases. But anyways, so yeah, I'm hoping we can. These I've had a lot of these ones in the past. Let me see. This is they're 94 tops, but the Future Star, I know I've seen those before. I feel like I've had them back in my youth. But let's see. I'm not seeing anything too serious. So I'm wondering if some of these missing cards were actually nice, decent cards before they decided to donate this to the DI. I don't know. Let me know if you see anything. I'm not seeing anything right off the bat, and I don't want to, spend too much time. Like I said, we're gonna go through. This is 2 other binders after this, and see if there's anything cool that we find. But yeah, these are. I do not see anything too cool. Ryan McGuire here. Yeah, this is too bad. Definitely definitely spent too much money on this. Would be nice to figure out a good way to get rid of some of these cards. If anybody knows, comment below to help me out. Alright, well that's it for that. I don't know if really any of these, I didn't recognize any of these. I may, just for the sake of this, scan some of these, since they're draft picks, these cards, just to see if there's anything in there that might be fun to check out. So I'll probably have those popped up here. So let's get into the second one here. All right, guys, here's the second one. Again, I paid a little too much for this back before I knew what I was doing. From the DI, 35 bucks. Back then I was just really excited when I would find cards. So this one I think was all football. So yeah, we'll see if there's any big names that I know in this. All right, so here's that pro set. 1990 pro set. We've seen a lot of those over the years. A bunch of 90s cards, so yeah. 92 Fleers here. Bobby Humphrey. They've got these kind of organized by teams, it looks like. So got the Bengals here. Don't know anybody that played on the Bengals. And here we got this the Saints. Buccaneers, okay. Again, there's hopefully somebody probably grabbed the good cards before they decided to donate this. I am not seeing anything too serious here and too fun, which is unfortunate, but I thought I'd get through these binders just to, you know, kind of, one, just breaks things up, and it also, you know, shows what I've got and, you know, what I've maybe wasted money on. None of these, Simon Fletcher, so this is all the Broncos. Yeah, unfortunate. Like I said, I need to figure out a way to get rid of some of these cards, because, you know, maybe some of them are just yeah, trash. I mean, because here's the 49ers. I would imagine, you know, Steve Young or something in there, and there's missing stuff. So I think I got shafted on this for sure. But if anybody knows anything about older, you know, some of these older players, I'm not really familiar with any. I'm only looking for those, you know, some of those bigger names that you've seen me look for in the past. But if there is some all-star or somebody that you guys know cards are worth something or a little bit more, and you see it in here, let me know. Also, I'm also willing to sell them. So most of my stuff I do have is on that Collects app. So I tried a lot of the stuff that I've been getting lately. I haven't gotten up there yet. I plan to. Right now I'm just kind of focusing on the videos. But the plan would be to get all the cards that I do find in my thrifting trips and put those in, put them in the Collects app for sale. So anyway, yeah, this doesn't look too fun. Hopefully, yeah, I'm not expecting anything, to be honest with you, so. Ricky Sanders. Decided too that I'm just not the biggest fan of football, so a lot of my future type videos that when I buy cards are gonna probably be focused more around basketball, and maybe the baseball stuff. But yeah, football just not my thing. So a few Simon Fletchers that have been in there. And these are all the old Pro set, which we've got many of those. And that 90 Pro set is just unfortunate. That's all we got there. Well, I'm gonna say right now I'm 0 for 2 on these. On anything good out of these binders, dang it. Mark Ingram. Yep, all right guys, there's number 2. 0 for 2 so far. All right guys, this is the last one that I have. I picked this one up at a Savers, and I remember they had, I think, 2 of these. And this one said it was, they had this on the side, 90 or 89 hoops and 90. And I think there's, you know, I looked that up to where I was thinking there's some better players. I paid 25, again, probably paid too much for this at the time, but hopefully there's something good in here. So let's get into it and see if we find anything. Jim Paxson. So these are all, yeah, 89. Okay, right here. Yeah, I'm really hoping there's something good in this one, but just like the other ones, there's missing sleeves in here, or missing cards, which makes me think that the person that donated this one as well, got rid of or took all the bigger name cards before they decided to donate the rest of them. But you never know. So, and that's what this is all about, is the unknown. And so there's a cool Spud Webb. I'm not sure if any of his cards are worth anything, but again, I'll use that Collects app and check it out. There's the old Mark Eaton for the Jazz. Tom Chambers. Another Mark Eaton. Eaton here. Cool, there's a Jeff Hornacek. I'll definitely check that one out. He was great when he played for the Jazz. This was him on the Suns. That's kind of cool. Tyrone Corbin, expansion draft choice. All right, here we go. We got Patrick Ewing, Scottie Pippen, a messed up David Robinson. You can tell it's all kind of gross up there, but this should be the 90. Yeah, that's 90 hoops. We'll see if any of those have any worth. I'll have those up here. There's a Ron Harper. Those might be, I'll check those ones are out. Man, I'm not feeling it, guys. I'm thinking I'm 0 for 3 on this. Not to include the Union Arena card, or yeah, the Union Arena set, which I just don't know about. There's another Jeff Hornacek, so I'll look that up. Clyde Drexler. There's a David Robinson Rookie of the Year. Sean Kemp Rookie. I'll check those out. I mean, I'm not sure. I don't remember Sean Elliott too much, but another rookie. All right, there's Karl Malone here. And we got the coaches now. Phil Jackson. Jerry Sloan, Jazz, the man. And then here's a Jerry Sloan when he played card. That's pretty cool. We'll check those out. And that is it, guys. So a few cards that I'll look at that, you know, I don't think they're going to be, they're just for the sake of cards that I collect. So I'm going to say that this was another dupe. So 0 for 3 on these, but that was still kind of fun to go through finally. I know I've had those sitting for quite a while. It's good to see what's in it and what's not in it. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Going back real quick, I wanted to just quickly say the Union Arena, I've got this. The Collects app does not have these cards in it, so I'll have a few screenshots up here. I looked up Union Arena card worths, and I didn't think I had any of those cards in this. This is just all base cards, nothing too fancy. So I'd say, including that, 0 for 4 is where I'm at with these, but again, still fun to go through. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If there was anything that you guys did see, like I said, feel free to comment, let me know what I missed. And again, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. See ya.